Hello, I am Alex from the YouTube channel eDrive. Right now I'm here again at my favorite 43 kilowatt charging station at Kaufland. You can see I'm charging. I have 50% state of charge. And yeah, the charging power is not that high, only 31 kilowatts DC powering inside the battery pack. 39.9 kilowatts AC is coming from the charging station. Yeah, my battery mean temperature 23 degrees Celsius. Usable state of charge only 49.2. It's only slightly less than it's shown in the car. Here it's a 51% state of charge. Yeah, slightly different. Yeah, I see I have one viewer. Who is that viewer? Maybe you can write something in the live chat, so I know who you are. Well, I put my cell phone in front of the dashboard, so it's more easy. I don't need to hold it all the time. I just started charging right now. Short break on my route. So I thought I will do another live streaming. Maybe somebody's watching I can talk to, so it's not that boring. I cannot always go inside to eat something. I'm getting very fat. Always while charging, going inside to have some snack. That's not good for my belly, huh? Yeah, people go shopping. This is closing at 10 o'clock. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe I can go inside to have a coffee. Because tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock I need to pick up my wife again. Oh, somebody wrote, "Hi Alex, good evening. Thank you." I think so. We talked again before, isn't it? Yeah, that's my routine always when passing by here, charging. If it's available, sometimes it's not available, so I just continue driving. Because I always like to catch the 43 kilowatt fast charger. There are also other 22 kilowatt charger near my home place, but yeah, that's only half speed, 22 kilowatts. And when I'm driving already, like today I drove already, how much? 40, 60, maybe 60 to 70 kilometers. So the battery mean temperature is right now 24 degrees, and it's slightly faster charging. Right now 27.8 kilowatts DC. Now it's going up, 28.4 kilowatts DC. Yeah, I like it if it's going up. Yo, that's the routine of driving an electric car without paying for electricity. Well, yeah, if I'm charging at home, I don't need to wait for getting full battery, but at home I need to pay it. Sure, it's not that fast at home, but if I plug it now, sure, in some hours, if I unplug it, it will be full, but then I need to pay the electricity. Here it's fast charging and it's for free. So if I do the math, it's always round about, let's say 7 euro electricity per hour getting here for free. So that's okay. It's not a big amount, but yeah, it's just some savings always. Because per year, I guess I'm driving 50 to 60,000 kilometers per year. Yeah. So all in all, it's some savings. And if I compute it to the gasoline, where I need to pay the gasoline, right now I thought there in front is the gas station. It costs €1.35. €1.35 per liter gasoline. So this is a big savings. Oh, I see. I have another live viewer. It's already 2 viewers. It's good if the light is still on the parking, so you still can see me. Who's there? Ah, Maurice Taylor. Hello to Canada. Nice. It's always nice talking to Canada. Hi, it's cool. If I know somebody in Canada is watching me live, hey, that's cool. How are you, Maurice? Everything is fine? Here I'm again at my favorite 43 kilowatt AC charger for free. And I thought I will do some quick live streaming. Oh, I'm already live since almost 7 minutes. Wow. It's always entertaining, so I have something to do while waiting for the battery to get full. Oh, now I have already 3 viewers. Electro drivers, hi. How do you find that Model 3? Yeah, it's a cool car. It's nice. It's just, yeah, slightly more expensive than my Renault Zoe car, but yeah, it's a nice car, that Model 3 of Tesla. Looks good, and I think it's nice, yeah. Yeah, but I think it's the Tesla standard car. It's okay. Sure, not that high class car like the Model S or the Model X, but I think it's still fine. But what I don't really like, yeah, maybe that's just my personal opinion, but the display is not in front of you, it's on your side, you know. Yes, for the car manufacturer it's good, so they only need to make one car. Never mind if the steering wheel is left or right, they have always the display in the middle. They don't need to make different dashboards for different countries, so that's much more cheap for manufacturing. But nah, I like it more if I can see in front of me the speed and the things to control. I'm thinking always if I'm driving, and I always need to look on the right side to check the speed. I don't know if this is that comfortable. Maybe I can do once a test drive with a Tesla, but usually they're always booked out. When I went to the Tesla store before in Stuttgart, yeah, I'm asking 2 times, 3 times already there. They're always booked out. You need to make an appointment, and that's too much stress. And yeah, if I tell them I like to make video, you know, I'm a way too small channel that it's important for Tesla to make a video on my eDrive channel. Alex, do you pay money for your battery every month to Renault? Yes, there are different options. Whether you can buy the battery, then it's yours, or you can rent the battery, then it's not yours, it's still owned by Renault, and if you have any damage, yeah, it's not your problem, it's the problem of Renault. That's why I rent it. And there are different options. The cheapest rent is 69 euro monthly for the battery rent. But if you pay 69 euro per month, you are only allowed to drive maximum 7,500 kilometers per year. If you drive more, then you need to pay extra. Then there's the next option. It costs, I think, 89 euro per month. Then you are allowed to drive maximum 15,000 kilometers per year. And then there's the biggest option. That's what I chose. You need to pay 119 euro per year, per month. 119 euro per month. And you can drive unlimited kilometers. Never mind how far you are driving. And I chose that option because in 10 months I drove already 45,000 kilometers in 10 months. So that's the best option. I can drive as far as I like. So that's why I think in 12 months I will go over 50,000 kilometers in 1 year. And if you know, the good thing with the battery for rent, if there is any problem, you will get a replacement battery. You have always the warranty that the how do you call it, state of health. The state of health is always above 75%. If it's going below 75% state of health, they will replace the battery or they will fix it that the health is back again. And another thing is, if you rent the battery, if you're running out of electricity, they will pick you up anywhere, anytime, and bring you to the next working charging station. Not to any charging station, it needs to be the next working charging station, which is available right now and free. They will not bring you to a charger which is occupied and you need to wait until tomorrow morning when it opens or something. No, it must be a working charging station. That's a very good a good thing of that rented battery. Yeah, so I thought when I bought the car, should I buy the battery? It will cost, I think, 7,000 euro. Then you can buy it, and it's your battery. Whatever happens, it's your problem. Like your car also, you know, if it's get damaged, yeah, it's your problem because it's your battery. But if you rent it, it's not mine. If it's getting damaged, if it's getting low power, it's always the problem of Renault, and I get a replacement. So I think the rent model is way better for me than buying the battery pack because I'm driving a lot. If you're not driving a lot, if you're driving only less than 7,000 kilometers, 7,500 kilometers per year, maybe then you can buy it because it will last very long. Especially if you have the slow charging car, which can only charge with 22 kilowatts, then it's maybe more battery friendly if the charging power is not that high. But as higher the charging power is, I think that will stress the battery more. What? Electro driver said, you can save the parking but meet sweet. And sweet. I don't know really what you mean. Then you can save the parking. Well, yeah, usually if I charge the battery at home, I don't need to wait for charging because every time I go out, the battery is full. That's the advantage, but you need to pay. Yo, that's it. People coming from shopping, huh? There's the entrance of the shopping mall. Da-da-da-da. That's it, that's it. Ah, electro driver, falsch geschrieben, that means he wrote it the wrong way. Yeah, yo. And from time to time, always how can I say that, the cooling or the heater of the battery will turn on and off. It's the battery pack is if it's too cold, there are some heating elements inside which will heat up the battery. If it's too warm, there's an extra aircon, the same aircon like for the cabin. The same aircon is also in the back to cool down the battery pack if it's too warm. Right now we have mean battery temperature 26 degrees Celsius and the DC charging power is 23.8 kilowatts. So almost 24 kilowatts DC charging power. And the state of charge is 69%. Electro driver said, I'm not the youngest anymore. English is hard for me. Well, I'm also not the youngest anymore. But the thing is, you know, I'm talking everyday English to my wife. Yeah, right now she can speak German. Actually, I'm always wonder how good she is already in German. But when I get to know her, when we come together, she can't speak German that time. Only English, but she's very, very good in English. She was before in a call center for HP computers, doing the tech support for US. So people from US, they're calling her and she's doing the technical support of HP computers. That's why she's very good in English. She can even speak different accents from different areas in US. Yo, that's it. So electro driver, what electric car do you have? Do you also drive an electric car? Oh, I see. I have already 6 live viewers. Wow, welcome to the show. Like I said, I'm doing a live charging session. Oh, the electro driver of the Tesla Model S. Wow, cool, cool. That's a nice car. I drove only once with a Tesla Model S. That was 85D, I think. I think Tesla Model S 85D, yes, dual drive, and that was very fucking fast acceleration. I remember I was just sitting and this guy made full power and it smashed me inside the seat. It's like somebody with a hammer smash you inside. That's really crazy. That's very, very powerful. That's nice, that's nice. But that's a really very different price range from this Renault Zoe car. I bought this Renault Zoe with a battery rent, not a bought battery for rent for 25,000 euro. For that money you cannot find a new Tesla, brand new, 25,000 euro. Yeah. And I'm driving every day some 100 kilometers with that car, so it's okay. compared to my internal combustion engine car, it's really a big saving of money. No buying gasoline, electricity is most of the time for free. I don't need to pay tax, 10 years no tax for the car, and the insurance is much more cheap than a gasoline car. I had before Model 3 BMW that's only insured the minimum insurance what you need to have in Germany, and this Renault Zoe I have the maximum possible insurance, Vollkasko, fully comprehensive insurance, and I'm paying only 1/3 of what I paid for the BMW. So that's also big savings every year, yeah. Additionally, you don't need to pay for the maintenance for that car, you know. No engine oil to change, no rims to get worn out, no, nothing getting worn out. The only thing what you need to fill up is the water to clean your windscreen. That's it. How much do you pay for your insurance per year? Oh, how much do I pay? Is it 300 euro, 300 something euro for full comprehensive insurance? I think so. It's really quite cheap. Because like I told you, it's only 1/3 of what I paid for the regular insurance for my BMW. My insurance guy, when he saw the price, he said, "What can this be? That's very cheap." How many kilometers per year did you tell the insurance? I don't know. I told him I'm driving a lot. Like you can see, I'm driving a lot. $10,000 kilometers? No. 20,000? No, I told them more. I'm driving more than 10 or 20,000 kilometers per year. I don't remember exactly. Ah, no, they're standing in front of the car. They're very interested about the black. Ah, no, they left. Yeah, there was some guys, men and women, they are stopping in front and pointing to my car, and yeah, but now they continue walking. The insurance price depends how many kilometers you drive. Yeah, sure, that's right. That's right. But I told them already that I'm driving a lot. Because sure, if I tell the insurance I'm driving only, I don't know, 5,000 kilometers for 10,000 kilometers per year, and then I have an accident and the kilometers is 50,000, and they will tell me, yeah, you did not pay enough. That's the wrong insurance, you know, something like that. Maybe I told them already I drive 50,000 kilometers per year. I need to check my policy, what's written inside there. But because it's an electric car, you know, that's why it's very cheap. Because with that car, with that glass, almost not that much accidents happen. Because sure, the car is not driving that fast. Maximum speed in the paper is 135 kilometers per hour. If I'm driving, it always shows 140 kilometers per hour on the speedometer. If it's going downhill, maybe 130 142, 43 kilometers per hour. Yeah, something like that. 143, 144 if it's going very much down here. But that's okay, you know. Most of the roads is limited. On my daily trip I have only 1, 2, 3, 3 or 4 kilometers without speed limit, and it's very, very seldom that somebody is overtaking me if I'm driving 140, so that's okay. Actually, before, when I was young, I always liked to have very fast, powerful cars, and I had always strong cars. I remember my BMW 525 24 valves had 100, I think 193 horsepower. I'm driving almost every day 250 kilometers per hour, because that time there was no speed limit on this roads here. Yeah, that was okay, but the gasoline is very, very expensive now. And if you're driving that fast, sure, the car needs a lot of gasoline. And with the electric car, it's much, much more cheap. If you pay the electricity, it's even much, much more cheap than gasoline. But yeah, here the electricity is for free. Now I have 78% state of charge. How much will I charge? I don't know yet. Maybe 80 or 85%, or if I have somebody to talk to, so I have entertainment, so it's not that boring to wait for the charger to get full. Who everybody is watching? Harry is watching, Electro Driver, Ryan, and Maurice. And who else? Maybe you can write something in the live chat. Yeah, now the charging power also went down. Now it's 79% state of charge, you see it? 79%. And the DC charging power is only 19.6 kilowatts. But 40.2 is coming from the charging station. Actually, yesterday, not 2 days ago, when I saw this Renault Zoe R110, he's also charging with, he had very low battery, but he's still charging only with 19.5 kilowatts DC. I think it was only 10% state of charge. And if I have only 10% state of charge, then my charging power is 37 kilowatts or above. Yo, that's it. 80% state of charge. Oh, 7 live viewers. Wow. It's always nice to have live viewers. How many charge you make per week? Wow, it's hard to say. It depends if the charging station is available or not, or wow, maybe 3 to 4 charging sessions per week. It depends, really. Sometimes less if I'm not driving that much. Yo, it really depends. Like now, I'm charging since half hour already. Maybe 45 minutes per session. Yeah, it depends how empty the battery is. Let's say 45 minutes times 3 to 4 times, let's say 4 times per week. Let's say 3 hours per week charging. Yeah, I can handle that. Or I can charge at home, so I don't need to wait, you know. So I have every day full battery without waiting, but I need to pay the electricity. So that's the difference. Root machine says, what's better, Maultaschen or Spätzle? I don't know. Spätzle is better. That's some German food, huh? Some Swabian food. Yeah, yo. That's life. Oh, now the charging power is really low. 19 kilowatts DC only. What? How much costs 1 kilowatt in Germany? 1 kilowatt, if you pay it at home, round about 30 cents per kilowatt hour. Somehow, yeah. 30 cents per kilowatt hour, roundabout, if you charge at home. It really depends what electric provider you have. There's some more cheap, some more expensive. And in my house, I have two counters, 2 electric meters. One is for daytime electricity, and the other one is from nighttime 10 o'clock until morning 6 o'clock. During that time, I'm paying roundabout only 60% what I'm paying at daytime. So roundabout 40% more cheap at nighttime charging than at daytime. What Sergio said, in Portugal 16 cents per kilowatt hour. 16 cents. That's very, very cheap. Yeah, I always read it that Germany is one of the most expensive electric costs. It's really expensive here in Germany, the electricity. 16 cents, that's much more cheap. That's almost half price what we're paying here. That's cool. But I think that's in Germany, it's very expensive electric price because they like to push the renewable energy. And that's why it's more expensive, I don't know. Even though there is still nuclear power plants and carbon power plants, I don't know. In UK, I pay 14p. What's that p? Penny per kilowatt hour, and with night tariff 9. Wow, that's much more cheap than here in Germany. Wow. Pence, pence, okay. That's much more cheap. Hey, that's wow. That's less than half price what we're paying here in Germany. Wow. But the most cheapest would be if I have my own solar panels on the roof. Then electricity is completely for free, but you need to pay the investment for the solar panels. Huh? Oh, now the workers coming out, so they already stopped working. Oh, is it already closing? I think they open until 10. It's only 9:15. I would have 30 kilowatt solar panels. Yeah, that's cool. 30 kilowatt. That's already good. 30 kilowatt, but that's a very big solar panel. I think that my roof at the house is not big enough to have 30 kilowatts. That's 30,000 watts. Wow. That must be a very big roof. So you have a big house, huh? No, I just need electric car, Ivan said. So you don't have electric car yet? It's very, very advisable, electric car. I really, really love driving electric car. Before I was always really a fan of internal combustion engine car. When I was young, you know, I had always that pimped up cars, tuned cars, very noisy with sound, very strong engine, very powerful, very fast. But now, since I'm driving electric car, I really, really enjoy the very silent, smooth driving, no vibration, no noise. But if you push down the pedal, you have instant power from zero. You have right now full power. That's very, very nice driving. You know, sometimes it's always funny if I see the police somewhere standing around and I make full power inside the city. Nobody cares about it because you cannot hear it. I'm very fucking fast, but nobody can hear it. So the police, they even not twist their head and checking what's going on. That's always nice. If I'm doing that with my internal combustion engine car before, oh, how many times the police stop me, I need to pay ticket and oh, whoa, whoa. But with the electric car, never mind. You can always drive full speed inside the city, full power. They don't care because you cannot hear it. That's really cool. Ivan said that wood on farm roof. Yeah, that's if you have some very big roof or if you can put that on the ground outside, if you have a very big lot. When I'm driving here on the expressway, straight ahead I see always a very big solar farm standing on the grass. I'm sure there's a lot of electricity coming out, many thousand watts or maybe 100 kilowatts, I don't know. It's a very big one. Ah! My phone is moving. Root Machine said, I really appreciate your enthusiasm about your electric car. I have just ordered a Renault Zoe. Rah! Really cool. You also ordered a Renault Zoe. What kind of Renault Zoe? I'm not sure. I think the Q90 is not available now anymore, or is it still? I don't know. What did you order? A R90 or R110? The faster one? No, it's not faster. Yeah, it's only faster acceleration, but the top speed is the same. Cool. So, welcome to the electric driver world. I've ordered the R110, he said. Yeah, that's cool. I never drove an R110. I think the acceleration is more fast. I just met 2 days ago. I met a guy here beside the charging station, and he told me that he also have a R110, and he said the how can I say this? The acceleration from below, it's more smooth but more powerful. But the top speed, he said, is the same. So let's see. Because when I read it, always the top speed Renault said is 135 kilometers per hour. Sergio said, why you didn't buy a VW electric? Because yeah, because when I bought the car 1 year ago, no, not 1 year, in May last year, May last year, you know, the BMW, the VW, they have a smaller battery pack, not that big range, and that's important for me to have a big range. And yeah, the charging speed, the AC charging speed is way lower with the VW, so I can't see any advantage of that VW. Yes, it's maybe somehow slightly higher quality, better quality car than this Renault Zoe, but I more like the quick 43 kilowatt charger and the 41 kilowatt hours battery pack. VW don't have that time. Maybe now I think they have bigger battery pack, but the price is much more expensive. You cannot buy a VW for 25,000 euro. But it pulls better off for overtaking. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. The VW is more powerful. The acceleration is quicker, faster. Sorry, I just missed the message. Root Machine said top speed is limited to 84 miles per hour or 135 kilometers. Yeah, same like my R90 model of the Renault Zoe too. The R110 pulls better than the R90. Yeah, that's true. Because the R90, it's equivalent to 90 horsepower, and this R110 is like 110 horsepower. And I have the Q90, should be also 90 horsepower, but that's slightly less, something like 88 horsepower only. My Q90 is not that much, not that strong, but therefore same top speed and double speed in charging. That's what I prefer. Harry Online, the Tesla Model Y will be the new champion. Yeah, I think so. It's a really nice car, the Tesla Model Y. It looks fantastic. Yeah, it looks good. Looks good. I like it. Root Machine, they are all great. Yeah. Ivan said base price for R90 with battery in Croatia is 34,400 euro. Yeah, something like that could be. And for me, I bought the R90. That was 500 euro more than the Q90 was 500 euro more than the R90. Yeah, 500 more, but double charging speed, so I prefer that. But there is only one single dealer in Germany where you can buy that Q90 model of the Renault Zoe. All other dealers are telling you that's not available. You cannot buy that. That was only in the beginning, but now that's not available anymore. But that's a lie. They should say it's available, but not at me. Yeah, 34,000 euros. It's around about the same price like here in Germany. Q90 is the Continental motor. it's liquid cooled, yes. Still can buy it in UK too. Yeah. In UK, everywhere you can buy it, everywhere in all countries, only in Germany at only one dealer. I don't understand that. But this one dealer is the biggest electric car dealer of Renault in whole Europe. He's selling every day 5, 6 or maybe 10 Renault Zoe. Every day he's selling that. He have a lot of brand new Renault Zoe in front of his company. He's the biggest Renault electric car dealer. Root Machine, did you buy the battery or rent it? Yeah, like I told you before, maybe you was not online that time. I rent the battery because I'm driving a lot. I drove since May 17th last year, also 2018. I drove already 45,000 kilometers, 45,200 kilometers, and that's why the rent model was for me the better one, because I don't need to care about the state of health. If it's going below 75%, they will replace the battery. If I have any problem, they will always fix it, because it's not my battery. If I will buy the battery, then it's mine, and it will cost round about that time 7,000 euro. And if I compare it, 7,000 euro and the biggest model what I choose, 119 euro per month. So I can pay the rent for how many years? Until I'm up to 7,000 euro. Maybe if I'm not driving that much, only small distance, it's better if you buy it, because then the state of health will not decrease that fast. But like I told you, I'm 99%, I'm only charging with 43 kilowatts, quick charging. So I'm not really taking care of the battery that much. Root Machine said, that's a good decision. I've also went for battery rental. Yeah. For me, really, that was the better option to rent the battery than to buy it. Because when I bought the car, I thought about, should I buy the battery? But what if it's decreasing power? The state of health will decrease. What if I'm running out of electricity? It's always my problem. Now, if I'm running out of battery, if I'm running out of electricity, I just can call the emergency service. They will come with the tow card, and they will bring me to the next working charging station. That's a very, very big advantage of that battery rent. Oh, now young guys, they coming and looking because of the cable inside the car. Yeah, the young guys. Oh, what are they doing? So, for the battery rental, I can buy a diesel the whole month. I can buy diesel for the whole month. Yeah, well, it depends. Just compute it. I drove already in 10 months 45,000 kilometers in 10 months. How much diesel do you need to buy for 45,000 kilometers driving distance? Maybe it's the same. I don't think you can drive 45,000 kilometers for, let's say, 10 1,000. Let's just make it 1,200 euro. For 1,200 euro, buying diesel, how many kilometers can you drive? And even if it's the same, you have still other savings in electric car. You know, I don't need to pay tax. I'm paying way less insurance than with my internal combustion engine car, and I don't need to maintain the engine. I don't need to pay oil. I don't need to fix the engine or whatever will get broken. Nothing in the electric engine, nothing can get broken. You know, that's very, very simple. Everything is much more cheap driving an electric car. Not only the gasoline or the diesel. Everything, the whole package is much more cheap. Hello, all day charging your Zoe? No, not all day. Not all day. Maybe every other day. It depends how much I'm driving. You know, if I'm driving a lot, yeah, it can be that sometimes I'm charging it every day if I'm driving a lot. If I'm driving not that much, I'm not charging that much. Because, you know, from 0 to 75% state of charge, it's quick charging, and then above 75% state of charge, like right now, it's getting slower and slower and slower charging. Actually, I would stop charging already. I'm just doing the live stream, that's why I'm not stopping the charger. Right now I have a 96% state of charge, and it's only charging with 11 kilowatts DC. That's very, very slow already. As fuller the battery gets, it's getting slower and slower charging. On my display it says remaining time 30 minutes until fully loaded, so half hour for 4% state of charge, because if it's full it's very, very slow. If it's the first from 0 to 4%, that only takes me maybe 3 minutes, and now it says here 30 minutes because it's the last 4%. Harry said I drive a Nissan 7 years without any problem. My diesel is very cheap in service, 200 euro in 2 years. Yeah, my Renault Zoe electric car, the service, because of my warranty, because sure I have warranty on this car, but this warranty is only possible if I do the service, and the first service was after 30,000 kilometers, and that costs me also 120 euro. And the next service will be again in 30,000 kilometers. It costs me again 120 euro, because they're not changing anything. The most expensive thing what they're doing is to change the cabin air filter of the aircon. That's the most expensive thing what they're doing in the service. Because the brakes, they will last very, very long, because with the electric car you don't need that much brakes. You're braking by the with the generator to regenerate the energy. There is no heat stress of the engine because it's not getting warm, you know. Maybe if it's warm, if it's really, really, really hot, then it's maybe 30 degrees Celsius, not more. Then that's very, very hot. Yo, and the most highest temperature it always gets while charging. While driving, there's nothing. And everything else, you know, there's no moving parts inside the electric car. You know, I know a German Tesla driver. He just have a Tesla with, I think, 320,000 kilometers. Tesla Model S. There's nothing. It's just running. You know, nothing. What will get broken? Nothing. There's no moving parts. There's no heat stress. Nothing. What Ivan said, I would like that Zoe is size 2. its size is like my Megane. Ah yeah, if it's that would be also nice. I'm really excited how the new Renault Zoe will be. If there is a new Renault Zoe, the marketing guy of Renault Zoe Germany told me there's no new Zoe, but I read everywhere in magazines that there is. Let's see. Okay, well, now I have already 97% state of charge, and I'm doing a very long live stream. Since almost 1 hour I'm charging. 97% state of charge, you see, and the charging speed is going down to 9.9 kilowatts DC only. 28 degrees Celsius is the mean battery temperature. Yeah, so I think I will stop charging now. And continue driving, going home. Maybe I will Root Machine, say hello to your lovely wife. No, she's at work right now, my wife. I will unplug now the charger. Now it's already up to 98% state of charge, so I will unplug now. I don't like to wait anymore. So, unplugged. I am back. Okay, that's now my charging station for today. Already 57 minutes live. Thank you for watching. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give me a thumbs down. I like to know it. Thank you for watching. And if you have any questions, please put it in the comments below the video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And like I said, thank you for watching and bye bye. Have a nice day. Hope to see you soon.